now is historian Kate Williams. She studies the royal family, has written about them extensively. Your new book is Young Elizabeth, writing about Queen Elizabeth II. And it's great to have you here to give us some more perspective on the family.
It's all about the history today.
It's all about the history. One thing, though, that's really been important and seemed to put a minor damper on things last night was when we learned that Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, of course the husband of Queen Elizabeth, had been taken to the hospital. Apparently we're told it was some sort of a bladder infection. And she really looked sad for the first time last night at the concert. What is it like for her to not have him by her side on this day?
Well, you're so right, Erica. I mean, Prince Philip has been by her side for years. I mean, she's our longest married consort. 64 years they've been married. It's so romantic. He's been there with her every step of the way, and now she hasn't got him. I mean, they've been planning this for years, the Diamond Jubilee, and it's really very poignant because she wasn't crowned with him. She was married when she became queen, but principally she wasn't crowned with him. Normally, kings are crowned with their consorts. She was alone, and I think she rather regretted that decision. It was a governmental decision. Previous queens have been single. It was rather sad that she was on her own, and today was her chance to redress that and have him there by her side, and he wasn't there. So I think it was really very sad. And Prince Philip, we know he's a real goer, he's a real doer. He can't bear the thought of being in bed surrounded by doctors, but that's what he's got today, and it's really sad for him not to be there on this great day of Thanksgiving for her service and also for his.
We're seeing more of these live pictures as they make their way to this luncheon. This is another jam-packed day for the Queen. Everything has its purpose. It was interesting this morning, the service at St. Paul's, the Archbishop of Canterbury, in his sermon, really focused on the Queen's dedication.
Yes, you're so right. I mean, she had never intended for this job. She only had the job because Edward VIII abdicated, her father George VI took over, she became the heiress presumptive at just 10, and it was thrust upon her. She's often said it was a case of doing your duty and doing it as well as you could, and she is a woman who is convinced of the importance of duty. She's done it every day, she never gives up, she never stops, and you are absolutely right. The first time we've ever seen some emotion from her, she really does try and keep a stiff upper lip, and last night it was just so sad for her to be without poor Prince Philip. And you've seen the royal family today, we were looking at the pictures, really supporting her. You know, Prince Charles has really been looking after her. It's a very hard day for her being without him and still trying to seem so joyous.
There will be a lot of things happening later today. Of course, the day will wrap up just behind us at Buckingham Palace on the balcony. There's the Queen actually from last night at the concert.
Looking marvellous in that gold.
She looked beautiful last night. She really did.
So regal. We hardly ever see her in gold. It's, you know, she likes a more subtle look, but she really was being the Queen last night.
You make a great point about what you see her in, because nothing is left to chance. The colors that are chosen.
No, the colors are crucial.
Do they have any particular meaning? Any of the things she's been wearing the last 4 days?
Well, we've seen her a lot, Erica, in white and gold, and normally we see her in blue and yellow. We've seen her in white and gold because she's really evoking the coronation. When she was crowned, she wore a white dress with a gold mantle over it, and although she's not wearing anything like that today, she wore white on Sunday, pale colours again today, and gold last night. So I think we're really seeing a very regal Queen. She's not wearing her crown, but she practically is. I mean, it's a Queen in all her regalia.
Quick yes or no, because we're getting tight on time. Were you surprised that she didn't wear a crown today?
No, it's quite hard work wearing the crown. People are often, 2.5 pounds of crown. It's a bit of a weight, and she doesn't like to seem too ornate. But I do like the crown. So
she's a queen of the people, huh?
She is.
Kate, nice to see you this morning.